And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
The Bengals take over first down and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Close. Here we go.
Quickly to the air is Burrow. And his first look is incomplete. When you look at the defense for these Texans, into this game, they're ranked number 22 in the NFL against the pass, Charles.
Defending the pass has not been one of their strong suits throughout the season, but they have any hopes of making waves in January. They've got to improve in this area.
Second and 10.
12. Here we go. 11.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Over the middle, he's got Watkins. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd down.
11 Thomas.
Here's Burrow. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. Burrow on his toes that time as they get the first down.
11. Here we go.
Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. That's good for a first down. His second catch of the opening drive. Zero hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, turn into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big play there on the catch and run. And it's going to yield a new set of downs.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
11. Here we go.
Play action. It's Burrow. Touchdown! Sam Laporta, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
Could not have scripted it any better. And many offenses do script their opening possession on offense. They followed that one perfectly. Took the ball right downfield and scored, giving energy not just to the offensive unit, but to their team overall.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Looking to put a drive together. A first carry for the former Oklahoma Sooner, Joe Mixon. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup.
On the quick.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Play action. Here's Stroud. He'll swing left side, caught by Collins. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Mixon will try the right side. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a first down.
Well, partner, I have to say they caught him in the right defense there. Nickel set, fifth defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. And I still remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I'd love to come downfield and hit you little people.
Good run there.
The Texans have 12-3 now on the year. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13.
Well, this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting them to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, what are they going to do on 3rd down? You're a little off balance.
Robbie. Oh, Eric. 18. What's up?
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown.
Joe Mixon with his 17th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Texans respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Well, first quarter, maybe too early to talk about statement drives, Charles, but that sure seemed like a statement drive right there.
Well, if we're going to talk about statement drives, I think what they're saying is we're going to establish the run. They gave it to him early and often on this drive, and he wound up taking it into the end zone.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
And there, of course, was a lot of talk about this ball game coming into play. 2 division leaders in the AFC. Could this be a potential? Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. Charles, that makes now 5 interceptions and not even 5 quarters. Remember, he threw 4 picks last week.
And this turns into a tough situation because a lot of fans, the first thing is, oh, well, we need to change quarterbacks. This is your guy. This is your elite player. You can't just take him out like that. If I'm the coach, I'll make a little joke and say, you know, some big guy, we're going to change the football. So it's obvious that's the problem. It's not you. Keep firing.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10.
On the bootleg, Stroud. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
18. What's up?
A handoff running left, Mixon. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston.
Joe Mixon,
his 2nd TD of the game and 18th of the year. And the Texans have taken the lead. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully.
And Gary's man complete.
Down the right sideline.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Sam Laporta
with his 2nd touchdown of this opening quarter.
And the Bengals are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
McPherson on for the point after. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so this is going to be whistled dead, and the ball's going to be placed up at the 40-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go.
He'll hand it off here. This is Mixon. And he's going to pull his way forward to the 48. 106 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
And it is still early, just the first quarter. But you start prorating the numbers, and we might be in for some history. I mean, that last run puts him over 100 yards already, and we've still got 3 quarters to go.
Back to Mixon on second down. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like he'll spot it right in midfield at the 50.
Texans first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
Renardo Green on the coverage.
Tony.
Stroud. Open man, that's Jaden Higgins. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Throwing now is Stroud. This goes out wide from Mixon. And he is going to have a Texans first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
And they'll use him out of the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
Stroud to throw it. Connecting on the out route here with Higgins. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Inside handoff to Mixon. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
18. Hey, uno.
Here's Stroud. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And down his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Nico Collins, 27 yards. And the Texans have broken the tie. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14.
Bengals 14.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And he'll take it out past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Here we go.
And they go play action now. Burrow. Well, this one complete. It's Rashee Rice. And it's a big play there as he is finally taken down on what will be a terrific final act to this first quarter. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
11 MT. Here we go. Big 13. 12.
Burrow will throw. That throw right side here going to be incomplete.
Had the right idea, though, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
On one, ready?
Here's 2nd and 10. Burrow on play action. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And he'll take this into the end zone for Bengal TD. Jamar Chase with career touchdown number 94. He ties both Jerome Bettis and Priest Holmes on the all-time list. And the Bengals are an extra point away from drawing level. McPherson now for the extra point. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21.
Ties the game at 21 apiece.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And able to get this out to the 25. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Jadeveon Clowney wants a member of these Texans there on the stop. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
Here we go, let's go. 18. Look to hot.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. They'll let this go deep for Collins. And this is going to be dropped. Oh, my gracious. There was no one in his area code, but he could not hang on to it. The Texans on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and 5. Now Stroud. Dumps it off to Mixon. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That's a gain of nearly 40 yards on 3rd and medium to pick up the first.
What a game he's having. They've not been able to stop him or even slow him down. He's got 2 touchdowns already. That could have been a 3rd. He's got the secondary coach asking people for answers. Can you help me out? Because we are not slowing him down.
Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one. This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4. Stroud off the play fake. To Mixon on the check down. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Joe Mixon on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Texans have taken the lead. Fairbairn now to add the extra point. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game.
Makes the score Texans 28, Bengals 21.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That's laid out deep for Rice. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Rashee Rice, 72 yards. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. McPherson on for the extra point. He's got it. This thing's turning a bit wild here. We're tied at 28. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And he returns this to the 22.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. A first down there on a pickup at 25.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Rifles run, that's going to be intercepted. And to the 43, so down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
At the 43-yard line.
Here we go.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Daniil Hunter in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Now Burrow. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. Takes this to the 45. Broken tackle. Brought him a little extra space. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
11.
Watkins in motion left. Burrow looking to pass. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now drive this start.
So on 4th down, out is Ryan Rico to punt. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. So now, Charles, this drive, maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Mixon with a first down carry. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
39-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
A shotgun snap to Stroud.
Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Collins. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
That's some good hard running there as he'll push his way forward for about 5. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
And Stroud now to throw.
Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Higgins. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
That's another Texans first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Stroud looking to throw.
Now he'll tuck this and run. Oh, breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down and a 21-yard gain.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you.
All right. 18. South.
They'll look to throw now on first down.
Now he's going to step up and run.
And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a first down himself.
Here we go.
They'll give it to Mixon. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
147 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Did he get the feet down? Yes! Touchdown!
Nico Collins
With his second touchdown here in this first half.
and the Texans will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. It's up and good, and they jump back ahead, 35-28.
Makes the score Texans 31, Bengals 28.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
On one, ready?
The Bengals drive about to get going.
A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room.
And he'll be out right at the 35. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
That's good.
And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 11 MP. Touchdown.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Here we go.
Here's Burrow. He'll get this out to his running back, Pirine. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it.
Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
12, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11, 11. Stop.
Again, it's Burrow. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
Well, after watching him ring the bell that many times and put the ball in the end zone throwing it, you had to figure they had to bring some type of pressure. They had to change things up on defense.
And able to get to him, put him on the ground, so maybe just something to throw him off a little bit.
Yeah, that had to feel a lot better for the defensive guys. They've been getting carved up in this one. To finally knock him on the ground and force an incompletion, that's got to be a sigh of relief.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down.
11, 11, 11.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right.
Stop.
Now it's Burrow.
And they'll find the open man. That's complete.
Now a timeout signal for him. They'll get him with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
11, mighty.
Now it's Burrow. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack.
Let's go. 11, MT. Hey, 11, MT.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
From the 32-yard line now, here's a 2nd and 9. There's a quick throw to Higgins out wide.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
Up the middle, here's Mitchell.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
2nd and 12 at the 46-yard line.
Stroud to throw it. That's to Mitchell out of the backfield.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 39. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
To the right side and caught by Dell.
He'll be hit down at the 33.
from the 33. Here's a 2nd and 4.
33-yard line.
Back to the ground here. Mitchell.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Stroud. Well, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kobe Bryant. And the Bengals force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
And they just got a little help from their defense forcing the turnover. Now can they make that pay off in points?
They need to, partner. They're down on the scoreboard. Need to take advantage of those opportunities. And this is a good one right in front of them. I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Burrow got his man complete over the middle. It's Watkins. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
Trying for it with P-Rod. Breaks the tackle, now an alley. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground.
Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
Here we go.
Play action. It's Burrow.
He will find his man Chase complete.
A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
That's a good bounce back play right there after taking a sack on 1st down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. Through the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
95 catches for him now on the year, and it's a first down.
11. Here we go.
Burrow will throw. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Yeah, their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
On 2nd and 10, Burrow. Over the middle, he's got Watkins. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
As a passer, they're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of the defense.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They converted twice on 3rd down that drive already, but couldn't make it a 3rd. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt?
45. Right through.
Gabriel going to throw for it.
Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Bengals trying, but it doesn't work out. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 2. They run over center with Mitchell.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
They'll try and pick it up with Mitchell.
Well, they needed two. They could only get one. Fourth down.
This team doesn't mind running the ball in any situation, and I thought he was going to get the first down the way the play developed, but the defense closed in and stopped him just about a yard short.
All right. 18. What's that?
Fourth down. Here's Stroud. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position.
He's going to have the hook up here to Chase.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. We're under a
Yellow. Red.
Here's Gabriel. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him.
Daniil Hunter picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw.
180. 12, 12, 12.
They're going to look to throw.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception.
He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick six last week. Not a pick six here, but an interception.
Hey, it's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
They'll run with Mitchell.
And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run.
And the Texans are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage.
Fairbairn now to add the extra point. And the lead is up to 14.
Makes the score Texans 42, Bengals 28. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Here we go.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. The end result, 21 yards.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
11, 11, 11.
Now Burrow.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Well, the pressure, the hits, the sacks have been coming at him all game long. I'm frankly surprised that they haven't found a solution yet to create more time for him to throw it or maybe change what they do on offense.
And that's one of the biggest differences in this game and why they're losing right now. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle him after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and lead the game out that way.
And the Bengals on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 7. And Burrow going to throw again.
Looking deep here for Chase.
And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
Here we go. 180.
Burrow looking to pass. A quick throw there is incomplete.
I like the call. It looked like the right time to dial up a running back screen. But this one got disrupted right from the start and ends up falling incomplete.
3rd and goal. And keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory.
180.
To the air again, Burrow. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
Sam Laporta from 3 yards out. And the Bengals have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
Oh, a good return up past the 30.
And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. 1st down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10.
And he stopped immediately there. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 38-yard line.
Here we go. Tony.
Now Stroud.
To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
Here we go. Hey, Nike Texas.
Throwing now is Stroud. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the 1st there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a 1st down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Here's Tressway now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. And no return on this one as that kicks out of bounds, so they'll start just outside of their own 30-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And it feels like the momentum has shifted. They scored, then their defense forces that last punt, and now a chance to tie the game on this possession. Here's Burrow. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Basically, you're not going to outrun two guys very often.
Double coverage. I thought he was going to go somewhere else with the football. I get it. That's a stud wide receiver. You want to try to get him the football.
Yeah, sometimes you rely on him a bit too much. You forget the other options that are out there.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now a first carry here for the running back. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Here we go, here we go.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
A nice pickup of 23 on the third down conversion. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
I'm one, ready?
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
This has been an up-and-down, back-and-forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
In motion right is Watkins.
Right 80.
From the gun on third down is Burrow. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. Well, this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Their own 35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. He's having a big game running the football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
I'm a direction to write about. The too much numbers to type them out. But I'm one away from that Michael route. Step on my brothers, we hike them down. I'm a step on my brothers, I hike them down.
They'll come up now on 2nd down.
Here we go.
Again, it's Mixon. And he'll be brought down just shy of 45.
Well, Partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's fourth down.
Well, the defense certainly did its job. They held up in that situation, and now on fourth down, you've got to punt this and try to get to overtime. There's no decision to be made, in my estimation.
Who wants it more? This is fourth and a yard.
18. Stroud
to throw it.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on fourth. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
To throw, Burrow. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Here's second down.
11. Here we go.
Burrow. Throw left side, complete to Chase. And he goes diving to get as much as he can, following a big gain. A nice little cherry on top there at the end.
Oh, what a time for a lapse defensively. That turns this game right on its ear. And now, forget about going fast. They might want to take the air out a little bit and force the defense to use some timeouts.
He's got it. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the fourth.
McPherson on for the point after.
And they will take a 7-point lead now.
Next to score, Bengals 49, Texans 42.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
All right. 118. What's that?
Stroud. Connecting with Mixon. Now he's into the clear again. And he is going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here's Stroud. Finding Mixon here again on back-to-back plays.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
11.
Now Stroud. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
18. What's that?
Stroud back to throw.
And his ball is caught. It's a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, they're a PAT away from likely getting this thing to overtime.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
And now the decision is to go for 2. A gutsy call, and this, in effect, is your ball game right here.
Hey, south. Motion.
On a delay of game there, they could not get the playoff in time.
Frustrating for the head coach. Frustrating for the offense. Sometimes you have to get the play call in a little bit quicker.
A big spot now for the Texans as they'll try for 2.
All right. 118. Buggy.
The Texans will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Why, Tony? Alert the hot.
Here's Stroud. And it is caught. They got the 2 points, and with it, they've taken the lead.
Bengals 49.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
12. Here we go. Wide 80. Wide side.
Throwing, Burrow. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's throwing it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Now Burrow. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Jalen Petrie picks it off. And the Texans will take over possession here up at the 44. Here's 1st down.
Here we go. 180. 11. 11 mighty. 12.
A final shot now for Burrow. That ball caught. It's Rice. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That was a long shot, but they did get one final chance to try to score and overcome this small deficit. No touchdown, though, Charles. And that brings this one to a close.
Yeah, I think Hope was wearing one jersey and Worry was wearing another on the other sideline as that final snap played out. Now, we've seen some incredible plays to win games before, but in this case, I think the distance was just a little bit too great for it to happen here.
So for the Texans, they continue to show they're playoff ready as they move to 13-3 with 1 game remaining. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
pages. Say you're the poet and the prophet, but you never saw me coming. Always starving for attention, and I got the kind you wanted, and it's killing you now. You wanna spin it around, but the truth's still the truth. Nothing you can do. I feel it in my bones. Won't bring me down, no, not even close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this. You can't stop this. Hey, hey, hey.